Hello everyone, Badjo here, and today we're going to take a look at some more DCS in the AJS-37 Viggen. We're going to go anti-ship on anti-ship mission, so we're going to hunt a destroyer or a frigate that's hunting a Ukrainian submarine. So, Ukrainian submarine U-543 Mariupol has been damaged by a depth charge attack by the AJS-37 a Neustrashimy class frigate. Mariupol managed to stay submerged long enough for the frigate to move on, but needs to surface for critical repairs. The AJS-37 is still out there searching for signs of the sub. Your task is to find and sink and disable the AJS-37 before it finds or strand the submarine. So we cannot let them capture it or destroy our submarine. They also have a Ki-27, which we should shoot down. So waypoint 6 will be the submarine, and we're gonna come up from the northeast. Codename Nova. Ghost is the submarine. Pastrami is the Neustrashimy frigate, and Ruben is its helicopter. So let's get going. So we'll begin by taking a look at that magnificent sunrise. I almost said sunset. And that looks good. So anyways, left alt L, you take on the flashlight. Close the canopy. We're gonna do the short startup procedure. So generator on, that, oh shit. And we'll turn this on. So we're gonna do the short, we're not gonna do as many tests as we usually do. We're also gonna do this.
Novorossiysk, Colt 1-1, request startup. Colt 1-1, Novorossiysk, cleared for startup, wind 027, at 5 meters per second.
So 027. Make sure the temperature isn't spiking too high. Looks good. Turn off radar 1 receiver. I think we're more or less ready to head out. We're just gonna enter all the codes. Start to C mode, because we're going out over the ocean. 9099 as usual. All blank, yes. What wind do we have? 027005. Most likely we'll be taking off from
Novorossiysk, Colt
runway
1-1,
22.
request taxi to runway.
We have missing textures on the map. I'm not sure how to fix that. But we don't need it, we're going out to sea. We're not going to follow a map anyways. So QFE is 1033. And runway 22. So here we can see our search pattern. Here's land basically. And we're starting here, flying out. So once we get here, we're gonna set waypoint for 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna search like this. We're also gonna get a confirmed visual on the radar, or confirmed radar signature on 6, so we know that that's the submarine. So we are ready to head out. Turn on off the flashlight. And let's go. Be ready to request takeoff.
request takeoff. Colt 1-1, request takeoff. Colt 1-1, Novorossiysk, you are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 29.79.
So we are carrying two RB-74s, which are modern air-to-air, more modern air-to-air sidewinders. RB-24Js, which are the really old ones, that's the ones on our wingtips, right there. And we're also carrying a drop tank full of fuel and two RB-04 anti-ship missiles. So nav mode, reference, brakes on, throttle, afterburner 3, brake, go. Rotating, wheels up. Well, we already rotated a long time. So turn to heading 233 and climb 1,500 meters. We're flying into the dark. Afterburner off. And turning right to heading 258. 1,000 meters, passing waypoint 1. $1,500 and we are on target. Radar altimeter on. That's beautiful. Turning the lights off. And then so we have 130 kilometers to target, and radar can only see 120. So we should see a circle. Yep, there it is. It's starting to show. I'll lower the brightness of the radar a little bit. And we're going to have a lot of flying to do, so I'm going to, when we get to 50 kilometers, I'll cut back to us. So I'll turn the radar warning receiver on, and I'll see you in whenever I see you. Alright, so we are back. And we are about 50 kilometers on target, so we're gonna turn on the radar. And it looks clear so far. Set it to linear mode. Yeah, nothing. So we're gonna turn to waypoint 6. Waypoint 6 is the submarine, so it's right up there to our left. It's also been getting a little bit brighter, but we're heading away from the sun, so and we have a contact on the submarine. I'm just gonna make the navigation system a little bit more accurate. Because this is an old school inertial navigation system. It's like a blind person that's just listening to all the inputs we're doing, and then it tries to predict where we are. So you have to sometimes give it a nudge, like, oh, by updating it like that. So we're gonna, since we cannot see anything on, we are right now about here. There somewhere. So we're gonna head to waypoint 3, because heading to waypoint 6 isn't gonna do anything. So we're gonna turn. Oh, there we have something. We have some kind of contact. So we're gonna set waypoint 3 in 9, waypoint 3. We now have M3. Change this, mark it out as waypoint 3 as the submarine. The ship, I mean. And just to confirm, we're gonna press waypoint 6, and nope, that's not the submarine. So turn to face it. It is about 10,500 meters away. Yeah, that's probably the submarine then. So they're pretty close. This could be dangerous. And here we can see our launch window for the RB-04. Just turn down the heads-up display a little bit. And I don't see his helicopter friend that's scouting for him. And that's a speck of dirt, I think. Yep. Still no sign of the helicopter. That's not our priority target though, so that's unimportant. It's definitely a ship. Weapons, attack. Single target, single fire. We're all set to go. Okay, let's get down to 240 meters below 240. low altitude mode. $1,000 meters. $600 meters. $300 meters. And we are at 200 meters. Okay, I think I see the helicopter now. It does not show up on logarithmic mode. Okay, so that's definitely the helicopter then. That thing. So we're gonna make them shoot a missile at us just for fun. So we're gonna fly in with our missiles. Like I said, we're not gonna... In real life you fire your missiles and then that's it. You turn away, you don't give them the chance to shoot at you. Well, we're gonna let them do that. So we can see what a SAM launch looks like. In the meantime... let's make waypoint 4 the helicopter. It's moving, but now we can generally find its general direction. Safety off. It's locking us up. Fire 1. Fire 2. Any second now. There he is. He's fired one missile. Full afterburner. I'm gonna accelerate away from it. Goes to missiles. One hit confirmed. Disable and dead in the water. Secondary hit. What a big delay there. We're not getting pinged by the radar anymore. We have sunk Pastrami. Pastrami has been sunk. Okay then, let's find a helicopter. That should point us in the right direction. That ship sunk quickly. Can no longer see it. But that's what 2 anti-ship missiles will do to you. It's only a frigate as well. So we're gonna go exceptionally low. But we took a lot of altitude there. So there is the helicopter. It's easier to see the lower we get. Seven kilometers away from it. Okay, he's actually heading away from us. There he is. Safety off. I1, Fox 2. Oh, he recovered it. They did a landing. He actually landed, but... well, we're not gonna come after him, we're not murderers. Barbarians. So we're gonna check up on the submarine and then we're gonna head back to base. So now that the combat area is clear, we're gonna turn on all lights again. Safety on again and nav mode. So we're gonna update our system because we look down here, you can see we got 2 kilometer error. That's what the last digit means. We have a pretty big error, so we're gonna correct that. There we go. So we can find our way home. I think I saw a strobe. Yep, there it is. Here they are, and look at that water. And we are heading home. Let's climb to 2,000 meters. And we'll fly into the sunrise. The sun has just risen there at the horizon. Beautiful. You can actually see the knob now. I'm gonna turn up the heads up this way. actually above the 2,000 meters. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Let's do 2,500. There you go. So yeah, same thing as before. I'll let you know when we're back. Alright, so we are now back. Turn that off. It's been annoying to listen to. And we are pretty close to our airfield, so we're gonna call in.
Call 1-1 inbound.
And we're inbound. And the airfield should be right down there. If the navigation system has led us correctly, which it hasn't, we are drifting by a lot. That's irrelevant. Yep, it's the wrong way. It's looking so good. Actually, this may be correct. Yeah, it's correct. Set it to landing runway 04, and we now have our glide slope. Gonna lose some more speed using the speed brake. So actually going to go around. We're now at 1,000 meters roughly. Just gonna circle around because we missed our approach a little bit. But it's still looking good. As soon as you look away from the instrumentation, you start creeping. Radar off, landing mode on, visual landing. See, we are now perfectly aligned. Decrease speed. Gear out. So now the goal is to put that dot on the threshold of the runway. We have to be careful to not lose too much speed. really should have dropped the drop tank earlier. So we're going to do this. On the speed brake.
Novorossiysk, Colt 1-1, request landing. Colt 1-1, Novorossiysk, clear to land, runway 04, wind 027, at 5 meters per second.
Just gonna lower ourselves. So basically the way you can think of it is that this thing is trying to drag the dots in the direction that it's pulling. So you see we're moving it lower now. And then by speeding up, the velocity vector, which is that ring, which is now on the dot. There we go, now we have a perfect landing lined up. Airspeed is exactly 300. This is perfect.
Colt 1-1, taxi to parking area.
So there, as you can see, we landed at a pretty short distance. I could have done that a lot shorter, but look how much runway we have left. So we're just gonna taxi to the parking area. Because the thing is, I wasn't going full throttle without afterburner for the thrust reverser. And I also didn't have the speed brake out. But I could definitely have slowed a lot more than that. Turn the oxygen. The HUD class, turn off the radar, and set the master mode into BER, which is basically standby mode. And then we're just gonna park. And we're done here. Brake on, and then we'll just there. I'll let the engineers take care of the rest. Anyways, thanks for watching. We got to sink a sub, so I hope you enjoyed it. And once again, thanks for watching. Bad Joe out.